I've been playing it over the last few days because my press copy came in a little bit early. And, well, they sent a nice big collector's edition, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll play this fucking game a little bit here and there over a couple of days and see if I like it and see if I want to cast it. And to be frank, I don't like it. The gunplay is really fucking cool. It's definitely it feels like Doom most of the time. Got my shotgun and never changed weapon again. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. And I'm not kidding. No, I switched to the assault rifle. But that's only because there's this really cool thing where if you run out of ammo and then immediately switch to the next weapon, it comes out instantly, fully loaded. Switch back to the shotgun, fully loaded. No more shotgun loading. But yeah, really, I just use a shotgun. It's lovely. I really like the shooting and stuff, but the open world element, including but not limited to the characters, the narrative, the plot, fucking terrible. I don't understand the animations, the dialogue. And even just insofar as how it affects the pace. So you feel like you're playing Doom. It sounds like you're playing Doom, but instead you're just sitting around listening to pages and pages of dialogue be rattled off by voice actors that just don't do it justice. Remember one guy doing his lines and I'm just like, man, if you were Jack Black, this might even be funny. But it just wasn't. Like, it all just fell flat for me. And that kept getting in the way of, just give me big rooms full of motherfuckers to shoot. And then driving in between can be fun, but really it's a big Ubisoft map. You just have, there's too many icons, you go from point to point, you do the same thing at each of them, shoot the thing, blow up the thing, rescue the thing, and when you do, it pops up on your screen, objective completed, and then gives you, which is just, again, it just stops you doing whatever it is you're doing. And then a bar fills up with your reputation with that faction, and then you unlock new missions, and blah, blah. Now, I know that a great many people like that. In fact, when they boot up a new game and they notice a whole bunch of shit that they're really familiar with, they get excited. Oh, good, I don't have to learn some new bullshit mechanic system. This won't be hard for me. This won't be a chore. This will be easy, laid back, mindless fun. And I think in that game, if you don't think about it too much, Rage 2 might actually be sweet. I've only played maybe 15 hours, so I don't want to say it is, but if I'm going to keep playing this motherfucker, I'm going to keep playing from where I am. Because, spoilers, I think I got to the end. Maybe. So the game starts, and you're a ranger, the last ranger, and the bad guys attacked, and you have to stop the bad guys, right? And I'm not kidding. And to do that, you need to go to 3 different places to find 3 different people, and you need to do a couple of missions for them. And then once you've done a couple of missions to level them up to level 5 and completed the main mission for each 3, which you all do within the first 10 plus hours, then you do the big mission. And I thought, either the game gets good after the big mission, and I'm gonna go in and start again, or the game doesn't, and I'm just gonna play Metal Gear Solid tomorrow. Metal Gear tomorrow. However, when I did the big mission and I killed the boss, the fucking credits rolled. Was that a joke? Was that some big play? What the fuck happens? Is it just a cutscene and then the game ends anyway? Or is there a whole nother game? Or is... I don't know. There's a mystery. It's the first fucking mystery I've had in this game since I got out of the first fucking area and went, oh, it's one of those games. I already know how to play it. I already know what all the buttons do. I already know what's gonna happen over the next fucking 15 hours of my life. I'm gonna go from point to point, bandit camp to roadblock and blow them up and collect the points and get the cash and pick up the shit and... Is it like a Marvel movie? Are we about to watch the final cutscene and then this is a post-credit scene? I don't know. I don't think so. In my heart, my gut tells me that there's more, and it might actually be good. So let's find out, shall we? Let's turn it up a bit. Whoa, okay. All right, now I just got to remember how to play it. We'll be fine. This is on hard, by the way. When we continue, if anything happens, I'm gonna bump it up to Nightmare, because it's one of those great games where you can change the difficulty on the fly, making the difficulty fucking meaningless. But I'll just bump it up to Nightmare, because so far, on hard, this shit has been a fucking walk in the park. You see how many times I had to shoot these little baubles? I don't mind. It's a repetitive as fuck boss fight anyway, but... And all the boss fights up to here, by the way, were just the same motherfucking boss. Just a smaller version of this cunt. I don't want to kill the hype, but I'm just giving you objective information. I'll give you my opinion on it later. Actually, I'll give you my opinion on it now. It's fucking dog shit. I can't believe that this is still a thing. After God of War, one more ice troll, motherfuckers, and I swear to God. Whoa. Why am I missing? I swear, when I'm not playing in front of you people, I didn't know this because I always play my shit with you. But when I'm not playing in front of you people, I'm so much better at games, I swear. You people hold me back more than you'll ever know. This is it. Now the same thing again. Jump, shoot his face. That hurt more than last time. Oh, I can pause here, that's nice. Really brief synopsis of the game, if you're interested. The bad guys attacked, and it was the bad guys from the first one, and his name is General Weird Dude, and he's got a head attached to a mech body. And you're just trying to kill him by activating these other cells of people that give you the tools. You go there, get the tools, and then you go in to kill him, right? And what the way in which we are going to kill him is we're going to inject him with DNA. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to the really long exposition dumps of really average dialogue, but there was DNA involved. I collected that at some point, and we're going to put the DNA in him.
I can teach you of your revenge every time. What have you done?
He called him Pointless Protege then, because the bad guy earlier called him Pointless Protege. In case you didn't, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Now here's the twist. This bitch, she's from the very beginning of the game. She's like your, half sister or orphan sister or whatever. And her mum and your mum, she died. And I just couldn't, I just spent the whole part of that game thinking, why can't I play as the mum? Like, then I'd be playing as a character that I might give a fuck about instead of a generic random no-name guy. But of course, the reason why I'm playing a generic random no-name guy is because you got to choose if you wanted to play as a boy or a girl. Very important to have those choices at the beginning so that everybody feels included in the experience, even if it does sacrifice any meaningful connection or relation to your character, because your character becomes a fucking stick figure with no fucking development anyway. Sorry, I was talking about this chick was your friend at the start, but you haven't seen her since the start. And then she rocks up now to save you. Just, again, I want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Are you brother?
I was like, fuck up, this is the end of the game. This isn't the end of the game. And then I sat here for like fucking nearly 15 minutes and watched these credits. The opposite of whipping your dick out, shoving it in your own ass. So what was the point of the credits?
Make it quick, Ranger.
you make it quick. Welcome back to you. I just got out of bed after saving the world. Fucking, oh shit, took a hit. I can't believe I'm still alive. Get to the point, cunt. I haven't got all day.
Hit the jackpot. There's a whole uncracked arc just sitting here. Problem is these assholes Shrouded got the jump on us and killed half my team. You're gonna double my comp or I'll bring this info to someone with deeper pockets.
I don't want to look away first. I don't want to show weakness. She a robot? Hey, other bitches here. Hey. Is it actually that I finished the game in, I reckon most, you know what I'm like, most cunts do it in 12 hours, tops, and then now it's just enjoy the, Sorry. It's been a while since I've seen one of these in real life. So I occasionally see a imager screenshot of someone going, "Lol, look at this map." But it's been a while since remember that I don't play Assassin's Creed or Far Cry or Mordor games or any of the games that use the formulaic recipe that brought this monstrosity of gaming into existence. Open world checklist stuff, exactly. I just can't handle that shit. Well, I mean, we're all here. I guess we'll just at the very least, I did want to jump on and play some Rage, do some shooty bang bang with you guys. I was gonna start the game again. I ain't going to do that. Let's just play it from here and blow some shit up. Maybe like just in the open worldness of it, you know, random dynamic things happening. I just can't. What are we going to do? Go to the question marks? Is that what this is at now? I'm just not that kind of guy. I don't go to the question marks. Witcher 3, I turned it all off immediately. Final Fantasy 15, I'll just find my way around. I'll bump into things and then there'll be interesting experiences that I was not expecting, as opposed to, I know something will happen here. I know something will happen here. I know something. Where's the nearest convoy? Bang. Oh, look at that. A beautiful fucking pink fucking line showing me exactly where to go, which is good because I'm 4 years old and I really need help. Playing on, well, I was playing on hard, but let's nightmare or fucking go home from this point because you can. I hate changing difficulty mid-game, but fuck it. Here's where you upgrade. All right, I'm gonna go slow because this is very complicated. This is a brand new game, it only just came out. So in order for me to explain how the upgrade system works, I'm gonna need you all to just pay attention, okay? I don't want anybody getting lost, anybody getting left behind. We're not that kind of community. Okay, notebooks out, good. So if you want to increase your health, which decreases the amount of damage you take by 5% or increases, then you click on this one, right? And you need these little doodads in order to do that. One of each. But if you don't want to upgrade your health, you could actually choose to upgrade your overdrive, which is very cool as well. Means you can stay in overdrive for 5% longer. You might be noticing a theme now. And then, of course, finally, last but definitely not least, weapon damage augmentation, which increases the amount of damage that you do by 5% and also requires one of each of these, which is interesting because this one here, this is a life gland. I picked it up. You've picked up a life gland. Take it back to the town to get a health upgrade. But actually not the case. You can use a life, and will need to use a life upgrade to upgrade your life, but also to upgrade your overdrive and your weapon damage, which is odd. But I find if you don't think about it too much, if you don't be hypercritical like some people out there, then it doesn't matter at all. You just push the button and then fuck it. Let's just go full deeps, right? Yeah, pure deeps. That's 6 deeps. 0 everything else. That's the way I like it. You seem to be used all my life glands and now my bullets do more damage, which is exactly what I was expecting would happen. No subverting expectations here. Everything is as follows. You can talk to these people.
Hey, I'll walk in. Whoop-de-dong.
But that's about as far as I get. I just get so bored I want to die, so I just leave every time. Maybe the best parts of the game are locked behind listening to that motherfucker slowly out a sentence about, that's probably focused on lore that I don't give a fuck about. Again, not my kind of game, but hey, we can have some fun with it. You know what is nice? The views. I'm a big sucker for views. Can you turn off the motion blur? It doesn't give me motion sickness. I tried to turn it off because I was getting physically ill doing the driving and shooting when I first started playing. So I turned the shit up. It didn't change anything. Turns out I was just really high. See that? See how it swings my camera back? Don't touch my camera. I left my camera facing that direction. It keeps swinging the camera back. It kills me. Maybe I'll just use the controller for a bit. Let's turn on, you cunt. That's our convoy. The first one of these I thought was actually pretty interesting. Like, I was like, this is actually not too bad. And then the next one I thought was the same thing. And then the next one had the exact same name as the last one that I killed. So I just said, fuck you. We're on nightmare difficulty. How freaking boring was it on hard? So far, exactly the same. And I'm not gonna criticize too heavily on the difficulty. I only because of my experience with this company, with these companies, I should say. I've played Wolfenstein, Blind, Nightmare, Doom. Okay, not Doom. No, Doom was a bitch on Nightmare. Actually, yeah. Forget everything I just said.
Take the shot.
I swear they were even harder on hard. And then stop the gameplay so we can show you something you already know or something that could at least be very easily displayed on the screen down in the corner without slowing the gameplay at all. And boom, bars need to fill up so you need to get, and you get your upgrades, but we could give you all this information quietly in the bottom of the screen. We certainly don't need to interrupt the pace of the game to do that, especially not when it's fucking id combat. You don't interrupt id combat pacing, you Not gonna be mean, but I'm making a lot of sense, right? You got high adrenaline, fast-paced, go combat. You really want to make sure you don't slow that shit down. It'd do a great job at accelerating combat, both because of the types of enemies that they create, the types of weapons that they create, and then of course the situations that come out of it. You want to slow that shit down to let you know that you got 300 experience monies. Who gives what? Oh, when I first did the convoys, I died a couple of times. What happens when you die is you get out of your car, you use your superpowers.
Wait for me. I'm back, Walker.
And then you get back in your car and you continue. And you catch up to the convoy and then you kill it. Can you whistle for your car? You can call in your car by standing. It's taken me a while to figure this shit out. Like, you can fast travel for 2 cities, but you can't fast travel 2 cities in cities, and you can't fast travel 2 cities that have a main objective marker on them because it covers up the marker that you need to press fast travel on. And you can call in cars, but you can't call them in garages, which is where it made sense. And then you can't call them in missions. But you can... Yeah. Just thinking of all the... Given that you've made me suffer through hours of dialogue about this world and the story, I was just wondering about all the cool lore possibilities that could lead to me calling in a car and it arriving. And you know, the best one, the one at the top of the list, was it appears immediately in front of you. I'm so glad they went with that in the end. That's, the shit. Where's my $500 car? There'd be a marker on the stupid Skyrim compass crap that would tell me where my... Did you lock it? cooking with gas! Do you seriously not know where I am? Didn't the dudes in GoldenEye on the... Fuck off, motherfucker! What was that shit? I've become complacent. The gunplay is fun as hell. I can't criticize it. I just feel like there's not enough situations. Honestly, I feel like the open world does everything it can as regularly as possible to slow down the pace of the gunfighting. That's it. Even if it's something as simple as picking up data pads or picking up junk, mechanical bits, dynamite bits, just picking shit up randomly, searching every single area for the same bullshit, literal junk, they even call it junk, over and over again. That sort of stuff, everything about this game seems to get in the way
It's been too long.
of just playing the Doom game that it is. And for me, that's, yeah, I don't know. Let's fucking blow this shit up. Gotta do it 3 times. Why? Makes the game betterer. Honestly, if that just had 1 power core on it that I had to shoot, it would be a 0 out of 10. No emotional connection to the power core whatsoever. But the fact that it has 3 really gives me the time that I need to start thinking about my actions, to start questioning the moral ambiguity of my choices. Should I be destroying this power plant? Who am I? Devastator. Devastating. Have you heard about the Twitch extension for this game that lets your chat revive you if you die? I don't want to play this shit anymore. I've had enough. No, I'm just kidding. We'll keep playing, but that would be enough. On any normal day, that would definitely be enough. How tacky. How fucking trite. I'm just gonna skip through these. Oh, you can't skip the Bethesda one, that makes sense. I'm just gonna skip through this. Can't skip that one either. You could definitely skip this one. No. You can't skip any of them? I'm just gonna bring it back down to hard because it seems a bit fucking tedious, to be honest. I do like being able to move around fast. I fucking hate hold to press buttons. Oh, at least put in an option to make hold to press buttons disappear, would you? Fucking hell. Hold to press, hold. Just press it. Pressing it was fine. Whoever had a problem with pressing it? Calling for $10. That's an expensive bitch to lose, huh? I feel like I just accessed the fucking command panel and spawned a fucking vehicle for myself. like they just appear like that, right? You're in the back end and you're Why is everything one hitting me now? I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's very different to before. Run! Where's my car? Yeah, now what are you gonna do, huh? All the way over there. Motherfucker. Does this thing come with classes or something? Shouldn't I need a license to drive this? I feel like we can do this. See, if games 20 years ago didn't come out with a flip option, this wouldn't be that bad, but then, you know.
Can't go in here. Is there any reason why? It's gotta be because I've already...
God, I'm good. Just ask me. Get him! Oh! Oh! Oh, it's good! We just... You gotta make your own fun with these games that don't provide it for you. Yeah, okay, better idea. Better idea. We're gonna go here and just buy some ammo and health. And then we'll come back out in the world and just ruin shit.
Return customer acknowledged.
Shut the fuck up. Give me, max me out on that shit, that shit, that shit. This is fun, right? You get to sell your junk. I got 47 junk.
F to sell 20. F to sell 20. Enter to sell 1. 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 Enter to sell 1.
I look forward. I long for the days of my child's generation when the tech has evolved to the point where we don't need to go through these rigmaroles in order to get simple things done in menus. When you buy an upgrade schematic, it took me a while to figure this out actually. When you buy an upgrade schematic, it upgrades. Every time you buy one of those things, it goes up from 1 all the way to 5. Not a lot of imagination. There's the cheat codes, I believe, comes with the collector's edition. Oh yeah? Are you making a joke or is that? No, it's an actual thing. Wait, what? I got him. Where's that motherfucker? Rocket! It's one of those fucking voice activated things.
Hello.
So good. First thing me and my kid did was embed it in the in our wardrobe where our clothes are, on the pile of clothes, but a little bit covered by the jackets and the pants hanging, right? So that when my wife came out from the shower and opened the cupboard door, this face greeted her and started fucking screaming at her. She doesn't know that I got one of these. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Lost her fucking shit. Already paid itself off. One of the few collector's editions I might recommend picking up, just for the potential to fuck with spouses' heads across the globe. Wasteland Wizard cheat codes. You weren't fucking with me. Rage 2 roadmap. They totally have a roadmap. This ought to be rich. What else is here? Battle standard. Yes, well that's self-explanatory. Exclusive mission. Really, you're going to cut some of the game out from all the people who bought it, and give the people who buy the collector's edition that part of the game exclusively? Really? I won't play it on fucking principle. How's that, man? How's that shit? Sorry, you just paid us $60, but you've been categorized into the poor part of our audience. Too poor. You don't get this. Isn't that cool? But they do let you choose between either a girl or a boy at the beginning. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. The roadmap may not be suitable for all audiences. No? I wonder if 11-year-olds are allowed to look at the roadmap. 12-year-olds are fine. World event, new ride. Mech yourself before you wreck. They're adding a mech, okay. Just a thing that needs to be in the game at launch. I'm sorry. but it does. Does this not just reek of egregious shit we sliced out of the fucking game so that we can be a part of the roadmap crew? Is that so that we can continue to... My arms feel like jelly. How am I supposed to game now? Is that from like masturbating furiously when I brought up the picture of the map before? There were so many icons on it. You needed to come right there and then. Is that what happened, Kelly? Oh no, it's gout. All right. That shit sucks, man. I'm sorry. A working right. I should have thought it was that first. Sorry. Yeah, Gina, all of that content looked like it was cut and pasted to me. Like, it didn't look like new, insane stuff. It's just, look, how much can we rip out and drag out so that we can be a game as a service? Very disappointing. Whoever the fuck made that call, very disappointing. There's just not enough here to begin with for that kind of bullshit. So the right thing to do would have been half the price of this game at launch. Put everything from the roadmap in it, half the price, and off you go. And if it's not profitable to make games like this anymore, stop making them. It really barely flies, huh? I mean, it does, but I can't go up above that mountain or anything. I have to go around it. Fuck your AoE rings, bitch! The cheese there was kind of nice, but I've fought like 7 of them now, and that's the fight. Every time. That shit's cool. Where's my fucking car, man? Oh, there it is. What the fuck happened to you? You were damn near indestructible before. Well, we couldn't fucking blow the other one up with our entire arsenal. This one falls down 20 feet and fucking it's done.
So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
Finally some action. Get locked and loaded, go.
Exactly the same one that I killed yesterday. King Squisher. I swear, I killed him, went to the next convoy, and it was King Squisher again, and I just went, no. Like, why would I? Do the exact same thing you just did again. Even if it was a different cunt, it would have been close to the exact same thing. But it would have been somewhat different. King Squisher? Oh, if it was King Squisher. Oh, we're all about that. Ride that mustache from here to fucking Timbuktu, you know what I'm saying? Go in. Fuck. That was the bounty. How the fuck do people play shit like this? I swear to God. Next bounty on the map. Let's go. Woo! Shit, I'm not gonna get far enough. God damn it! That would have been awesome. What's up, bitches? What? Where the fuck did you go? This game's at its best when it's just balls out crazy. That's what's annoying, man. It could have been something real sexy. Balls out crazy, big open world. Just needed to have somebody that had even slightly a fucking clue what they were doing, rather than somebody that was taking, like, that played every Ubisoft game from the last 10 years, took notes, and then rinsed and repeated the same shit. What I mean is somebody that wasn't specifically targeting the mainstream audience, and that was trying to do something different and unique, something that would leave a lasting mark, something that would... What was the point of making a second Rage then? If you weren't trying to do something different, what the fuck was the point of it all? Were people asking for a second Rage? Is there a cult following? They are doing skin microtransactions. Just watched a few reviews for it. Really? I'm glad they gave me a free copy for sure. They sent it out a few days ago, but when I got it, my immediate thought was, when does this game launch? The idea that they sent this game out to press so that they could review it, so that the customers could make educated decisions and educated purchases by reading the reviews prior to purchase. The idea that they sent the game out a few days earlier and that critics were supposed to completely play and then either write or create content that would give a good enough impression of the game to help consumers make an educated purchase is absurd, isn't it? 3 days. Nah, just kidding. 3 days is heaps of time to play this game. There's fucking nothing in it. What the fuck is this? This is my full and comprehensive review of Bethesda's latest video game release, Rage 2. I give it 10 furry butt plugs out of 150 million furry butt plugs. Because the story in this shit, there is more character development right fucking here than in the rest of the game that I've seen anyway. And remember, I have finished it, apparently. Why are you torturing yourself by playing this? I'm having fun. And I'm very glad that the cunts at ZeniMax sent me a copy of the game. I really am. Even if they knew I was just gonna shit all over it. In fact, I respect them more for it. It's much more likely that they just don't watch my shit after they send me stuff. Or, if they do, they won't send me stuff anymore. Worth getting, what's your verdict? It's hard for me to say with this sort of stuff because I don't want to tell somebody who's going to have a lot of fun with this game that they won't. But if you want to watch the VOD over the last few hours, you'll get my full and complete opinions. Which is my way of saying, of course, no, I don't think it's worth getting. I think it's actual fucking dog shit.
So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
That's how we could have flipped it.
So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
Fuck off my screen every goddamn. Fuck off! Fuck. I didn't touch anything. Bet you didn't see that coming, did ya? Oh god, I can't get out. Yeah, good. Bad news? Stuck upside down in a position that I can't escape with a bunch of enemies that won't attack me. Good news! 5-bar Wi-Fi connection in this joint. Gonna be watching that new porn at 720p tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's only... Oh, wait. Down to 4 bars. Wait. 5 bars! What's down here? Yeah, hey, look, I don't know, I came up with this idea today. It just seemed like the sort of thing that could go any way, and it went the way that it always goes with AAA video games, I guess. Disappointment. I was really hoping that they had a secret sneaky credits thing, and then throughout the... I can't believe how short and abundantly lacking in content that game is. It's no Sea of Thieves, but it's about the most stereotypical, formulaic experience that it could be, with some awesome fucking gunplay developed by id that can be played in other id games without all that bullshit. So I don't see the draw, but if it's your jam, enjoy. And that's all I want to say about Rage 2 for the rest of my life. Oh, fucking crack me nail. Fuck. You get for not cutting your nails, dickhead.